In the heart of Canada, a small town is reeling from news that will change its future forever. A Canadian icon is facing a major change. Diageo, the global beverage giant, has announced it will be shutting down its Crown Royal bottling plant in Amherstburg, Ontario. A decision that has sent shockwaves through the community. For generations, this plant has been more than just a workplace. It's been a pillar of the community, providing steady jobs, supporting local events, and fueling a sense of pride that runs deep in Amherstburg's veins. The closure, set for 2026, gives the town 2 years to prepare for a future without its largest employer. But for many, the uncertainty is overwhelming. Families are left wondering what comes next, and local businesses fear the ripple effects of losing so many customers and supporters. This facility is where the world-famous Crown Royal whiskey, known for its signature purple bag, is bottled and prepared for markets around the globe. It's a source of local pride, a symbol of Canadian craftsmanship recognized worldwide. While the distilling and aging of Crown Royal will remain in Canada, the crucial bottling process for the U.S. market is moving south of the border. This shift means a significant part of the operation, and many jobs will leave Amherstburg behind. The decision has sparked anger, heartbreak, and disbelief. Generations of families have worked at this plant, passing down stories and skills. For many, it's not just a job, it's a legacy, now threatened by forces beyond their control. Diageo claims the move is about efficiency and cost savings, but to locals, it feels like the erasure of decades of hard work and community spirit. The loss is personal, and the sense of betrayal runs deep. The announcement has ignited a fierce debate about the responsibility of large corporations to the small towns that help build their brands. Should profit come before people? What happens when a company leaves a community behind? For Amherstburg, this closure is more than just a business decision. It's a blow to the town's identity, a threat to its future, and a stark warning for the fate of Canadian manufacturing in a changing world. Diageo claims the closure is part of a global cost-saving strategy. Bottling will shift to Valleyfield, Quebec, and a new facility in Illinois closer to U.S. consumers. The company argues this will cut shipping costs and boost efficiency. Diageo insists Crown Royal will remain Canadian at heart, with distilling and aging staying in Manitoba. Critics say the move prioritizes profit over people and community ties. Many feel the brand's deep roots in Amherstburg are being ignored. The explanation rings hollow, for workers losing their livelihoods. The decision highlights the tension between global business goals and local impact. The plant's closure is a devastating blow, sending shockwaves through every corner of Amherstburg. For decades, this factory stood as a symbol of stability and hope, providing steady employment and anchoring the local economy. Its sudden shutdown has left the town reeling, with many residents struggling to process the loss. The impact is felt not just in the economy, but in the very spirit of Amherstburg. Once bustling streets now seem quieter, and the heart of the community feels heavy with uncertainty. About 200 workers will lose stable, well-paying jobs in a town with few alternatives. Many of these employees have spent their entire careers here, and now face the daunting prospect of starting over, often with limited options. Local businesses that rely on plant employees will feel the pinch, risking further closures. Restaurants, shops, and service providers that depended on the factory's workforce are already seeing fewer customers, and some may not survive the downturn. The town's tax base will shrink, threatening public services like libraries, recreation centers, and road maintenance. With less revenue, Amherstburg may be forced to make difficult decisions about what services it can continue to offer. Beyond economics, the loss is deeply personal. This plant is part of Amherstburg's identity. It has been the backdrop for countless family stories, community celebrations, and milestones. Generations have worked here, passing down skills and memories. Its closure leaves a void in the community, erasing a shared sense of purpose and belonging. Residents face uncertainty about the future, and worry young people will have to leave in search of opportunities elsewhere. Families are anxious about what lies ahead, and many fear that Amherstburg's best days are behind it. The town's sense of pride and stability is shaken. The loss of the plant is more than just an economic setback, it's a blow to the community's confidence and collective spirit. Amherstburg now faces tough questions about how to rebuild after losing its economic anchor. The path forward will require resilience, creativity, and a renewed sense of unity as the town works to redefine its future. Ontario Premier Doug Ford has come out swinging against Diageo's decision. He's threatened to pull Crown Royal from LCBO shelves, cutting off a major market. Ford attended a union rally, pouring out a bottle of Crown Royal in protest. He's called the move a betrayal and is exploring every option to pressure Diageo. The Premier's bold stance has turned a local issue into a provincial and national debate. Ford frames the fight as one of corporate loyalty and Canadian jobs. His actions have given hope to workers, showing they're not alone in this battle. Unifor, the workers' union, wants more than words. They want action. The union urges the government to immediately ban Crown Royal sales in Ontario to hit Diageo financially. They argue that swift action is the only way to force the company back to the table. Rallies, media outreach, and political pressure are ramping up. The union insists time is running out, and every day counts for saving jobs. They see Ford's support as a start, but demand real consequences for Diageo. For the union, this is a fight for their members' futures and the survival of their town. Diageo has promised support for Amherstburg workers, but stands firm on closing the plant. The company says it will work with the union to provide transition assistance. Despite public and political pressure, Diageo is moving forward with its cost-saving plan. Crown Royal sales remain strong, especially in the US, and new products are in the pipeline. The brand's success contrasts sharply with the pain in Amherstburg. Many see Diageo's promises as cold comfort for a community losing its economic heart. The company's focus on growth leaves locals feeling abandoned after decades of loyalty. For the 200 Crown Royal workers in Amherstburg, the future is clouded with uncertainty, and anxiety runs high as each day brings new rumors and fears. Many have spent decades at the plant, building not just a product, but a sense of community and pride. Now, with the threat of closure looming, every conversation is tinged with worry about what tomorrow might bring. The fight to save the plant continues, with union leaders, workers, and townspeople rallying together, hoping their voices will be heard. Meetings are held, petitions signed, and hopes pinned on negotiations, but the outcome remains far from clear. The uncertainty weighs heavily on everyone, from workers to local shop owners who depend on the factory's business. If public pressure and negotiations succeed, some jobs might be saved, offering a lifeline to families. But if not, workers face the daunting prospect of starting over, learning new skills, finding new jobs, and adjusting to a very different future. The transition will be tough, especially for those who have known no other work. This story is a stark example of how global business priorities can clash with the lives of local people. Decisions made in distant boardrooms ripple out, changing the fabric of small towns like Amherstburg and leaving lasting scars. Amherstburg is left to grapple with more than just lost jobs. The town's identity, built around the factory for generations, is shaken. Families worry about their future, and the community faces an uncertain path forward, unsure how to fill the void left behind. The closure raises big questions about corporate responsibility, the role of government, and the future of Canadian manufacturing. What happens to towns like Amherstburg when industry leaves? Who is accountable for the people left behind? For now, the town's fate hangs in the balance. Amherstburg stands as a symbol of the human cost of corporate change, where every decision affects not just profits, but real people and their dreams. The struggle in Amherstburg is a powerful reminder. Behind every business decision are real communities, real families, and real lives. Their resilience and unity in the face of uncertainty show the true strength of a small town.